it may be difficult for you to keep the team together. So if you're very, very careful, maybe you have to do more retreats and bringing everybody together so that you can communicate your plan together to them, to all these employees. Now, what about all other issues still exist? What about market share? You need to have a good marketing strategy to retain your existing customer base and even increase it. What you may well not realize is that as you are expanding, you may forget about other consumers who are very good. It happens with restaurants a lot. Because you are in, let's say, Buzia, you are running a restaurant there, everybody loves your food. Then you want to come to the city center in Takoradi. Because you are the manager, you leave managing that one and come to make sure that supervise the startup for the next 3 months. You are based in Takoradi. So when people come and eat, Madam Wahi, our Takoradi, our city branch, no. Oh, sir, maybe your city branch. Okay. Then what is happening? Madam Wahi, people were coming because of Madam. People were coming because of Madam. After some time, they lose confidence in the people who are there. So if you're not very careful, you have to share yourself. Weekends you are back here, then weekdays you are in the city. Because weekdays the office people will come and eat there. You can be there to ensure quality. Then weekends you rather be here, and when the families are coming who want to build a relationship with you, you are there. The face of the institution is seen. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you don't take care, that madam means that you're losing. Because even people start having a perception of quality of the food. They think that because madam is there, they get extra food. Now all of a sudden you start looking at sizes. The food has not changed. They start complaining the food has changed, the chef has changed, but madam has never been cooking. Perception. And sometimes even your employees lose their maybe enthusiasm and their attention to detail. When they come, they just hang around. Yeah, there was a woman in Accra who was running a shop in a diner. It's called Coffee Lounge. It's in ANC Mall in East Legon. When she was alive, I had opportunity of eating there when she was alive. Then she died, and the children ran it for some time. I think they sold the company. Now, a restaurant that you go to, you see men, young boys with jeans and top. They are the ones who are serving you. Plenty of them. The women are just like 2. And the men are they can be sitting there talking about football whilst customers are eating, just open like that. And when there's a football match, you can see that you have to beg to get their attention. And the women are few. And people don't realize that when women are working with you in a restaurant, they add a touch to it that the men can do everything. They can't give you that touch. Even the way they relate with you in terms of bringing the food to you. The guy brings the food, you are served. Is there anything you want? They say you don't want it, okay, then he's gone. He will come back and check on your water and all that. You just be walking around. Unless he knows you, that you have been tipping him. Oh boss, hey, oh boss, oh boss. Oh. So they will even harass you to give you a tip. I hope, but the women know how to, some of the women know how to not to cross a line. What am I trying to emphasize here? The business is, last time that I went with a friend to eat there, I didn't eat the food. My friend got running stomach. And I told her, when you see men serving you plenty, you are still eating. Because the attention to detail has gone down. And the perception about the place is going down. And even the neatness, the arrangement of everything is changed. And some of the old workers have gone. That's another issue too. When the old workers see that some of the old workers are smart. When they see that the brand is getting destroyed, it becomes. It's not like it when Madam was saying. They walk away. They will hire new people, but you won't get the same type of service. One other thing that can also affect you is economic conditions. You thought that business will be in Takoradi, so oil has come. Then you move here. Then you don't realize that oil has come here. It has increased prices. And the standards have changed. You want to do the same thing you are doing in Choco to come and do it here and sell tilapia. It won't work. The standard of buying tilapia here, now you have to add this, you have to add that, you have to do that. It's very different. I lived in Uganda for some time. When they sell tilapia there, they sell tilapia just by the sea or the freshwater, Lake Victoria. They catch the tilapia in front of you. Then they bring it there. Then they grill it. Stuff it with spices and onions and things. Grilling, very big one. In fact, one person cannot even eat. One can be from here to like here. Very big one. Then they'll put fries around it. Then they'll come and put it on the table, hot. You see, you're going to create that same effect here. It will not work. The tilapia here, we don't do it like that. And that tilapia is very, very rich. It like you can chew. It's like you know meat. When we say meat as mutton meat, the tilapia is as thick as when you take one part. It's as thick as meat. You can chew it like meat because the fish is well developed. Now, if a person has been enjoying that and then comes here to do the same thing, he may not get the same effect. It happens. There's a shop in Accra. There's a chop bar in Accra. It's run by some Ghanaian, white Ghanaians. Like they are expatriate. They are not expatriate. They are Ghanaians living abroad who have come down. They opened one in Achimota Retail Center. It's called Chop Bar. It hits very fast. Everybody was going there to eat because they were giving you local Ghanaian dishes cooked the way your mothers cooked it. Very, very nice. But Achimota is in a place where it's not totally developed to be very elite. So you have a lot of people coming there to come and just eat any time. People come from all the environs to come and eat. And the chop bar is real. When you upgrade it a little bit, a lot of workers will come and eat there. They brought the same thing to ANC Mall, where it's East Legon. It's not working as the owner was telling him that it's not working as the other one there. Say AC Mall give them the numbers and they have got this traffic and they have got this and that and that. But the traffic in AC Mall are footballers and their girlfriends, and you are just nearby to a casino and you are nearby to all burgers. These are the type of people who they eat burgers, chips, pizza. The chop bar, you get a very few people. No, but what I mean by chop bar is they don't do like chop bar, but it's like it's a local dishes served very nice. Even your change is put in a calabash and given to you. The style is very, very unique. So if you're a foreigner, and you want to try African dishes, you enjoy it. But the Ghanaians themselves don't patronize it too much. You go there with a lady, listen to go and talk about shawarma and all those things. So I was asking them, what would they do? And they said that what they try to do is that they want to try and make sure that by 9:30 you can get any Ghanaian dish that you want to eat at that early, from fufu to that is their penetration style. Somebody can get watch it and get it early in the morning, but you can't get fufu that early. So by 10 fufu is ready, soup is ready. So that is also another style that you give this up, and it's there even on Sunday by 10 fufu is ready. So that may be the entry strategy that they are using, because if most of all the typical Ghanaian restaurants in East Legon, fufu is ready from 12:30 going. So yours, you bring it early so that you can be able to capture the market. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So that may be what you may need to do. So economic conditions can even affect you. You didn't plan ahead, but these things can happen. What can you do? One thing you can do is close-up supervision. Like I told you about the woman. Saturdays and weekends you are at Busia. During the weekday you go to the city center. That may be one. Then prioritize. If you don't prioritize and know what matters most, you try to do everything yourself, you'll be in trouble. One of the things that company leaders, when they start up, they run everything. He's a person who is a manager, he's an accountant, he's everything. As the company is growing, you have to start prioritizing and also delegating, or get professionals to do certain things for you, so that you can focus on what you can do best. If it's the cooking that you can do, you do the cooking best, and somebody can handle the other things for you. Trying to be the jack of all trades will not help you. You see, if you want to use the Lebanese method, where you sit in the shop and monitor money, monitor every single thing, the Lebanese, they use their brothers and sisters to do the whole thing very well. And they train another brother and sister. They will never give it to a Ghanaian, so they will train another brother and sister to come in over. But Ghana, I don't know about brothers and sisters. Your brother and sister comes, he thinks it's your property, so he has to also try and get his property. So he will manage to get his property. That's if you can understand it. How we interpret it. He will manage to get his property out of it. So you have to be very careful on that. Then where you can be able to outsource certain tasks, you can outsource it to a professional to do it for you. Okay. Now, so what are the key areas for enhancement that people can look at? Sometimes the first one to look at is your location. Location doesn't mean that change where you are there, but maybe improve the setting. Sometimes when customers come and they see that the environment itself has changed, it gives them a perception that new management has come, new style has come, 2018, or the new style about, and we will like it. So sometimes they do that. And not just about, you can add certain new features. Sometimes even the lighting. If you want people to come over in the evening and your lighting is poor, then you are attracting some kind of people who want to sit in dark and cause. Oh no, it's true. People don't realize this. You are a restaurant. In Uganda there are restaurants like that. Where they serve the food, there's light. The rest of the thing is like a garden. There's no light, only candles. And I didn't know what they told me, that ministers and these things come there. You can't take a light and go and point to somebody. So you'll be walking and somebody is sitting there. You look at it, you see some small light there. You can't see, and it's clandestine restaurant. So how do you see the food? The candle is made in such a way that the table can be seen. But if you are standing outside, you can't actually see the people. You see some shadows sitting there. And there are flowers and all kinds of things there. I've never been there before. I've been in such before. And they have different 3-seater, 2-seater, 7-seater. And also the candles are positioned. So where you see your food, but you can't see, if you are standing on the aisle, you can't see anybody. So if you are going to sit down, if you don't take, your leg will hit. They carry light with you to go and sit down. No, it's because of the business you are doing there. And it is highly popular. You go there, 4x4s. A lot of 4x4s are there. That's it. But Uganda is a place where the women are more than the men. So you can understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so you have to be very careful what you do in your location and to make it inviting for people to come. The next thing is equipment. Some of the equipment that you have there, sometimes the way you set up your equipment can also make it more interesting for people to be able to use it. Not just equipment, I'm not talking about technical equipment alone, but even sometimes the non-technical ones. There is a restaurant that I've been going to, they have a card. Every time you eat more than 40 Ghana, they mark it for you. When you get to 840 Ghanas, that's about how much? 320. You get 20 cedis free on your next meal that you eat. And you see that every people queue with their thing there to mark. The food you got. Yes. Oh, I have mine. You think I'm lying? Let me show you. So we are learning. So how many times have I go? This is my second card. Yes, yesterday night I was there, so 6. Yesterday night, my wife said we wanted to eat tilapia. So they went to get some tilapia from there. So you see, they mark it every time you eat. And so if I spend 80 Ghana, I'll get 2. Yeah, it's a loyalty card. You get 2 of the marks. And it keeps on going. So they have written how much you have been spending, 40. But the food, none of them is 40. It's 32, 35. I think 40 is, the only thing that is 40 is tilapia and rice or something like that. But what am I trying to say? This thing, it's making people come there. And then, so yesterday I was there and some Nigerian guy was saying that he has been losing his own. And the woman told her, we can write your name and keep it for you. I said, that's so smart. The owner was standing, they said, we can write your name and keep it for you. So anytime you come, we take it and then you write. So that is a relationship. You are asking me a question about if your competitors are competing with you, what can you do? This is what you can do. This can be done even in a provision shop. People don't realize it. Loyalty cards can even be done in a provision shop. And there are ones which are electronic, but this one he has done a very simple card. When it gets finished, you see how people get annoyed about it. They really want the card. And the reason is that he's saving 20 Ghana after 8 buy purchases. You may not see it as something big, but it matters to somebody that at least that 20 Ghana you can use to buy breakfast, because breakfast is 20, it's less than 20 Ghana there. You can use to buy breakfast there. And that is something that is very interesting. So what you should know is that you can work on your process and you can also work on your labor. I told you about labor, meaning that you make your your workers happy so that they can be also and trained and informed with the appropriate skills so that they can get the work done. Then, lastly, coming to our practical exercise. So, in your own view, as we are coming to discuss now, which part of your company do you think you need to change operations? Like Wisdom saying, you have to change a little things, some few things that will make it work in your company. You want to grow, but if these things are not changed, it will affect your growth. You wanted to say something? Yeah, please, the mic's out there. So if you have something to say, you can say. I can take more questions now. What do you think? You can use your own company as an example if you want to, and I can help you address it. Yes. Oh. No, I was saying that we are now looking at, I've discussed all these strategies of changing internal operations to make it so that you can support your growth. So if you want to share your own or what you think you need to change, or you want to ask me a question, I will answer it.
Mine is a question.
Okay.
I think you made comments concerning situations where you, the owner of the business, you are not